William Whalen here for GetMoreSports.com, introducing you to Chase Jeter, the 6'10" center from Las Vegas. Of course, teammates with Steven Zimmerman, another five-star big man. What do we see from Chase Jeter? Number one, he's extremely young for his class. He will not turn 18 until September of his freshman year at college. So obviously his development is still in its primitive stages, which is so exciting because we get to see that from him now and the promise that is starting to be flashed each time we watch him improve. Number one, offensively, a couple years ago, he was extremely limited. He couldn't really step outside and knock down a jumper with any consistency. He couldn't score on the block with any consistency. He's really found his touch underneath, scoring with left and right hooks over defenders on the block. I like what I see from there. Of course, he's beginning to develop a more consistent outside shot out to about 15 feet. And really in transition, he is a threat rim running. I mean, he can get out on the primary or secondary break and finish with some authority and give his team a lift in that way. And of course, he's a great screen and roll potential big man. I mean, if his jumper continues to gain consistency, you talk about that smooth kind of athlete rolling to the rim or popping, I think he's really dangerous in that regard, especially when you pair him up with a point guard like Derek Thornton at Duke. Lots of potential there. Tons of room for improvement as anybody his age. His frame has to fill out. He gets pushed around far too easily defensively, especially by other big men. He's not a big-time shot blocker either, so his rim protection skills certainly have room to grow. And offensively, he's not necessarily going to back anybody down if they're much thicker than him at this point. I'd like to see his kind of mental toughness progress a little bit as well. That can help make up for his slighted frame, because when you've got an aggressive, tough, blue-collar mentality in the post on either end, that can take you a long way regardless of what your frame is. If he can shore up some of those things, I think he has a ton of potential, as much as anybody in this class right now, given his age. But of course, I do believe the Duke coaching staff can help bring that out of him.